Hello and welcome back. In this video we're going to be using Canva to design a blog title image. This could also be called a featured blog image or a blog title graphic. There are many different names for it, but basically it is the main title image for a blog post. So let's dive straight into it. First of all, you want to go to Canva, and on the home page I'm simply going to type in blog. Here we can now see many different options, but we want to select the first one called blog banner. Now we can either select a relevant template. There are many different options, or we could choose to start the project from scratch. I think that first of all, I'm just going to have a look at a few of the different templates to see what options we have. So I'm just going to scroll through these and see what we can find. I quite like these ones, this one here and this one here. But with some text over the top, I think would look a bit better. But we can keep looking. I think that this one here is great if you can make it look relevant for your blog post. I don't think I'll be able to, so I don't think I will select that one right now. This one over here has quite a nice style as well. But I think that this is the one that I'm going to select. As soon as I saw it, it stood out to me, and I think that it will be perfect. So I'm going to select this template, and it will now create my new Canva project. And the template has already been added to the project. So now what we need to do is choose a new background image, customize the colors and the font, and we also need to enter our blog title text rather than the default text which is already here. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is change the font. So I will select the text, and then I will go up here and click onto the font, and then we want to choose the font which is best for us. So I'll have a look at a few different ones first of all. I quite like this one, but of course it means the text is too big, so we're also going to make the text a little bit smaller. There we go, that fits perfectly. And then I'm also going to change the font for the bottom text down here as well. And I think that this one here will be perfect. Fantastic, so we have now successfully chosen the fonts which we will use in this blog title image. I think that now I'm just going to change the color of the block behind the text right here. So I will select it and then go to color up here. And then I'm going to find my brand colors down here. And I'm going to select the one that I think looks best. And in this case, I think that the blue looks best. So I will select the blue there. And then I'm going to select the outline as well. And I think I'm going to make that my other brand color, the darker color. And that fits in quite nicely. So now this is what we have. We have successfully edited the font and the colors as well. So now what I'm going to do is add the text for my blog post. And then once I've done that, I will find a suitable image for the background. Now the title of my blog post is Learn How to Build a WordPress Website in a Day. So I think on the title over here, I'm going to put something a little bit shorter than that so that it fits in nicely. And then below here, I'll put become a WordPress expert or something similar to that. So first, I'm going to select the main title text, and I'm going to enter the text I want to have in place of what's already here. So as you can see, it does not fit in very well at all. So I'm going to make the text box a bit wider. And then I'm also going to make the text a bit smaller. That nearly fits in, but still not quite. So what I'm going to do is make this block behind it a bit bigger. And then I'll center the text in the block again. And then we can make the text box wider so that it fits nicely. And unfortunately, it still doesn't quite fit in as we would want it to. So what I'm going to do is make the text a bit wider once more. And I'll make sure it's centered again. And now I think I'm just going to have to make it a bit smaller just so that it fits in. There we go. So that now fits in very well. I'm also going to replace the word site for website, just because I think it will look a bit better. Yep, that is much better. And then down here where we have the smaller text, I'm going to put the whole blog title because it will all fit in there nicely. So I'm going to type in, learn how to build a WordPress website in a day. That looks absolutely fantastic. So now all I need to do to finish this blog title image is to change the background image. So to do that, I'm going to go to Photos and then Search, and I'm going to search for WordPress. Some of these could be good. This one here could be decent. That is pretty good, but I don't think it quite fits in. So I'll keep looking. I'll try this one here. That doesn't look great either. I think that this one here looks absolutely perfect, but there are a few changes that I think I can make now that I have chosen this background image. So first of all, I'm going to select this block behind the text, and I'm going to make it slightly transparent. I think about 60 will be good. And then I think I'm going to select the block and also the text on top of it. And I'm simply now going to nudge it all slightly to the left. I think about here will be good. So how does this look now? I think it looks good, although I think what I should do is edit this text down here, the small text. And what I'm going to do is go to spacing and increase the letter spacing slightly. I think that's good. And then I think I will also increase the transparency on this block just here. I think 60 is a little too low, so I'll change it and put it up to about 75. So now I think that that looks absolutely fantastic. So there we go. We have successfully designed a nice looking blog title graphic using Canva. I hope that this video has helped you in some way or another and it has taught you something new. I'll see you in the next one. Once again, thanks and goodbye.